Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Bee and today's video is going to be on an empties, a 2019 empties video. So these are all the products that I kind of emptied or used up at the end of like maybe last quarter of 2019, and pretty much it's gonna be a, am I gonna buy them again? Am I not gonna buy them again? What am I gonna do with them? So if you guys wanna see this nice box of trash, then please just keep on watching. So I'm just gonna start pulling things out of the box. There's not gonna be a huge rhyme or reason to it. So let's just go. So the first thing that I finished was this Dr. Bronner's lavender, is it lavender? Yes, lavender soap. So I use this to clean all my brushes and everything. So I really do love this. I actually did repurchase this, but I bought the baby version of it. And I do use it to wash all of my brushes with. Of course, I have finished a Baptise Dry Shampoo. This saves my life every single time. I do love this one. This is one that I repurchase time and time again. I did finish a Thayers Astringent, and I actually do have one in my bathroom right now. I also have the facial toner as well, so I kind of use both of them interchangeably. So one day I'll use the facial toner and then one day I'll use the astringent just to kind of keep my face balanced and in check. So I really do like this. It's drugstore, it's easy to use, it's just really good. It's been keeping my skin pretty healthy, so I do like this a lot. And yes, I did repurchase. I have one of these. I know I have more than just one. So this is the Fourth Ray Beauty Keep Clear Clarifying Toner. I actually really did enjoy using this one, so I finished one of these, or actually I probably have another one in here, but I finished it, and I finished this before I started using the Thayers. I really do like this a lot. If I do make a purchase from Fourth Ray Beauty, I will include one of these, but because I don't order from Fourth Ray Beauty all that often, I don't have any backups of this. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I did like it. So this is something that I would rebuy if I make a purchase from Fourth Ray. Also from Fourth Ray Beauty, I have the BFD cleansing oil. I really enjoyed this cleansing oil a lot. This cleansing oil actually kind of changed my mind on using cleansing oils, because the ones that I've used in the past just kind of irritated my eyes. Like they would get into my eyes and it would just feel really like filmy in there. This one does go into my eyes when I'm when I'm rubbing it all over my eyes to get like break down the mascara and everything, but it doesn't make it feel filmy and it doesn't sting my eyes or anything like that. So I really do like this one. So these two products right here are definitely rebuys if I ever made a purchase from Fourth Ray Beauty. If they happen to be sold at Ulta or anything like that in the future, that would be great, just because I don't want to have to make a purchase from Fourth Ray Beauty and like just to get these two products. And I think these two products are under like $30, so then I have to pay for shipping, and then it's like a whole thing, you know? So these two are definitely rebuys if I ever made a purchase from Fourth Ray Beauty again. Something that I did not particularly care for is the Fourth Ray Beauty AM to PM cleanser. You can see that there's just a little bit left. I just could not bring myself to complete this product. There was just something about it. I didn't really care for it. I mean, I used up as much as I could, but then as soon as I got to this little bottom section, I just kind of gave up on this because I didn't really feel like it did anything other than just it just like washed my face. Really, it didn't really do much for me, I don't think. So this one I'll have to pass on in the future, but there's other things out there that I like much more than this. Okay, what next? A cleanser that I really do love is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. This is one of my favorite cleansers. I have one going in, I have an actual bottle in my bathroom right now that I'm going through, but this is one of my favorites. It's just very nice. It keeps my face clean. I really do think that it cleans the impurities off of my face. I just feel like this does so much more than this, you know, so I like this more. Spend a little bit more on your skincare, just invest in your skin a little bit. I mean, you don't have to break the bank per se, so if this product really works for you, run with it. If not, then I would run with this one. I actually have 3 toners, so yeah, I really do like this Keep It Clear toner. So there's 3 of them right there total. Another product that I just do not care for from Fourth Ray Beauty is their Good Mood Moisturizer. You can tell that there's still some left in here. I didn't really like it. I feel like it clogged my pores a little bit, and it made me a little bit more oily than I wanted to be, and I'm already kind of oily in my T-zone, so I feel like this kind of contributed to me being oily, and I just didn't like that. A moisturizer that I do love is the Aqua Balm from Belif. This is the True Cream Aqua Balm, and I really do like this moisturizer. I have one going in the bathroom right now, as well as 2 backups. Definitely like this one. It's nice, it's clean, it makes my skin feel great. I know there's alcohol in here, but that doesn't seem to bother my skin that much, so if that's something that will irritate your skin, I definitely would maybe get a sample just to check it out if you haven't. But these are my this is my favorite moisturizer at the moment. Okay, so I have a couple more skincare products, and then the rest is makeup and perfumes. So I have 1 package of the e.l.f. cleansing cloths. I am trying to reduce waste by not using cleansing cloths that often. This is my favorite for whenever I'm doing swatches. I don't really use these to remove my makeup. I have other means of doing that. I have like a 3-step system when it comes to removing my makeup. So these are pretty good for just like cleaning off swatches if I'm doing anything like that. So that's all I use it for. Plus I don't have to buy that many of them since I'm not using these cleansing cloths to remove my makeup. So there's that. These are pretty good. If you are still somebody who uses cleansing cloths to remove your makeup, the Neutrogena ones are really good. The blue one, I really like that one. The classic one, not like the turquoise one, but the actual like light blue one is one of my favorites if you're looking for a makeup remover wipe. I finished the Algenist Complete Renewal Eye Balm. I love this stuff. This is probably my favorite eye product, under eye cream product ever. I think it's great. The only downside to it is it has a weird smell to it, and I don't know why it has a weird smell to it, but it does. But this does literally everything that it says it does. It smooths out my fine lines, it plumps it up. I feel like it helps fades a little bit of the darkness under there, and I think it's great. It is a little bit on the pricier side. I am using the Tatcha Silk Peony, I think is what it's called, for under my eyes right now. I like that one. That one's really nice too, but this one is the bee's knees for me. This would be a rebuy definitely from me. The last skincare product that I used up is this Bite Beauty Agave Lip, what is this called? Bite Beauty Agave Sugar Lip Scrub, and I like this one. This one is probably by far the best lip scrub that I have ever used. It's nice and gritty. The sugar chunks in there are really coarse, and it works for my really dry lips. And I really do like this one a lot. Right now, I am using the ColourPop one, which it has a little bit finer granules, but this one has really thick, bigger granules in it, and I think it helps out a lot with exfoliating my lips, just because my lips are very dry and my skin does tend to, I guess, not cake up, but it gets really thick, so then I have to use a lot of force, unfortunately, to help remove that dead skin. So I like this one a lot. Moving on to perfumes. At the end of 2019, so like the last like 3 months of 2019, I made it a point to tell myself I needed to use up all of my perfumes. So I am on this kick where I'm trying to go through a lot of my older perfumes before I open up new bottles of perfume, which really breaks my heart because I have the Michael Kors Wonderlust that I haven't opened, and I have the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black that I haven't opened, and I am telling myself that I cannot open these until I start clearing out some of my other perfumes. So these are just sitting on my desk taunting me. I will say, I did finish a Michael Kors Wonderlust. I got this one. I treated myself last year, 2019, for Mother's Day. I bought this for Mother's Day, and I pretty much ran out right before Christmas, and I bought myself one for Christmas because I'm like, it's a Christmas present for me. So yeah, I did finish this. This is like one of my favorite scents of 2019. Like, this was the best find for me, honestly. Like, I loved it. I love it so much. Like, it lasted me quite some time, and I used this pretty much solely in 2019 until I ran out. The next perfume rather, is the Versace Bright Crystal. This one is my ultimate favorite perfume. I love this one so much. But next to the Michael Kors one, it's a close tie for number one between these two, just because I've loved Bright Crystal for so long. I mean, ever since it came out, which was years and years ago. So I've been using this for so long, and it just smells really great with my body chemistry. And I have not repurchased it because I bought I bought those 2 other bottles, and I mean, I will eventually repurchase this as soon as I finish the rest of them. Along the Versace Crystal line, I do have the Bright Crystal Absolut. This one is a little bit more, I'm not going to say mature, but I think this one's a little bit more deeper than the Bright Crystal. It's a little bit more nighttime versus the Bright Crystal being a little bit more versatile to be able to wear this daytime and nighttime. I finished it. It smells amazing. I always get compliments when I wear the Bright Crystal line. And the next perfume that I finished is the Dior Addict. This one is a really old one as well. This one, when this one came out, it was one of my favorites too. I don't even know if I can smell it anymore, but they all kind of smell very similar. So I feel like Dior Addict smells very similar to the Bright Crystal. I just, like I said, I need to go through all of my perfumes. And I finished a Rollerball. This is the Tory Burch Rollerball perfume. It's just her classic scent. This one smells so great. It's like a beautiful light springtime smell. I think you can't go wrong with it. It's just really quick for you to just freshen up, smell nice, and move on with your life. So I really do like those a lot. All right, so I don't have that very many makeup products. There was some that I just threw away that I forgot to just add in this pile, but these are all kind of boring, so we're gonna speed right through them. So the first thing I have here is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Unfortunately, I still have quite a bunch of product left, but I've had this for well over a year and a half, and the shelf life on this is 6 months. So I went ahead and I said, I got my money's worth. I'm gonna go ahead and just let this one go. Personally, it still smells exactly the same. There's nothing wrong with it. It hasn't turned or anything like that. I don't personally feel comfortable wearing this on my face anymore, just because I know that it's expired, but it still feels very nice and silky, and like I said, it hasn't turned or anything like that, so don't be alarmed to think that if you've had one in your collection for a little bit for a while. Don't think that it's like expired and or anything like, I mean, it probably is expired, but it's just, mine hasn't turned is what I'm trying to say. I just didn't feel comfortable using it anymore. So I'm moving on from it. If I do repurchase this, I would definitely recommend getting the smaller version. It's more affordable. It has less product, obviously, but I think as a consumer and someone who maybe doesn't wear makeup every single day, it's a little bit more cost friendly on your pockets and on your daily usage as well. I mean, this is great for somebody who literally wears makeup every single day, an influencer, a YouTuber, somebody who's constantly putting on makeup and using this all the time. I think this is a great size product for that, but if you're just an everyday consumer, I would just recommend getting the small one if that's what you want. And if I do rebuy it, like I said, I would buy the smaller version. The next product that I finished is this Caudalie Beauty Elixir. I like using just like a beauty spray, be it a, you know, setting spray, primer spray, whatever facial mist. That's what I'm trying to get at. A facial mist when I'm applying my foundation. This one was really great for a really long time. I do have one already in a replacement in my drawer, so this is something that I really like, and I do think that it makes my makeup last a little bit longer, or at least it helps my foundation apply a little bit more flawless. The next couple of products, I have two ABH products. I finished the Brow Wiz. This was actually my very first Brow Wiz that I've ever used. I really did like it. Is it any different than my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer? I don't think so. In fact, I think I like the Brow Stylist Definer a little bit better, which is what I have on my eyebrows now. But I mean, this is the OG, so I mean, if you haven't tried it, try it. But if you're just looking for something to save a little money on, I would go for the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, because that one has been my favorite since discovering it. So, but this one is pretty good. And then nothing fancy, just a clear brow gel. This is my favorite brow gel from the high-end spectrum. Okay, so next I have two mascaras. Lash Paradise, do I need to say anything about this? I love this stuff. I will always have backups of this mascara. It's great. Get it if you don't have it. If you don't like it, tell me why you don't like it, and maybe we can agree to disagree. But I do love this mascara so much. It's what I use all the time. And then I finished an Essence Lash Princess. What is this called? Lash Princess. This one is the Sculpted Volume. I did like this one. I didn't completely love it. I do like the wand shape where it's a little bit curved, so I do like that. The only issue I had with it was it would flake throughout the day, so I would have like little specks on my face pretty much before the end of the workday if I use this mascara. But other than that, for just something quick to throw on, I think this is a pretty good affordable option. And then I have a lash glue. The lash glue that I've been using lately has been the Kiss Lash Couture Lash Glue. I really like this one. I think it's pretty comparable to the House of Lashes lash glue, but it doesn't stick onto your lash line for 8 million days. This one is really nice. It holds really well. I think it's really great. It's latex free, so if you're looking for something that's latex free and from the drugstore, this is a good one. And last but not least, I went ahead and I decluttered my two Nars concealers. These are great, great, great concealers. These are two concealers that I would, or two shades that I would rebuy. I just haven't yet because I do have a lot of other concealers in rotation, and just to be a little bit more eco-friendly and wallet-friendly, I'm trying to go through all of those first before I go back and rebuy a lot of things, just because I don't want to have things sitting in my collection for too long and then I don't ever get to use them and then I have to throw them out because they're expired. So these are two really great concealers. The range on these concealers are great. I think they even expanded them I think middle of 2019 to include all of the shades in the minis, and then they even expanded the range altogether. So I really do like it. I like to use the shade medium 2 ginger and medium 1 custard. So ginger is more my skin tone and custard would be more like of a highlighting shade, but since they've expanded their range, there's probably a couple of other shades in there that I could use that are a little bit more matched for me. So that's actually everything that I had in my trash. There's a lot of rebuys in here. There's a lot of, not that very many passes, but I do have a lot of rebuys, and I'm pretty ecstatic about what I have going on. Everything here, I mean, this toner is so good, but like I said, I'd have to buy like 3 of them at a time just so that I don't have to make another purchase. But anyways, that's all I got for you guys. What did you guys completely finish in 2019 that you still love and that you're gonna rebuy? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.